I'm Margaret Sommerhof. I live in Brooklyn, New York, and I'm going to be reading for Jill today. Thank you.
What did you say your name is?
Jill Tanner. Technically, I guess I'm Mrs. Benson. I was married once when I was 16.
16. Did you have your parents' permission?
My mother's. I told her that I was pregnant, but I wasn't. She bawled her eyes out. She hated the thought of becoming a grandmother. I'll bet I know what you're thinking.
What?
You're thinking, I don't look like a divorcee.
No, I wasn't thinking that. What does a divorcee look like?
Oh, you know. They're usually around 35 with tightly fitted clothes and patent leathered high heel shoes and big boobs. I look more like a kid in a custody fight.
How long were you married?
God, it seemed like weeks. Actually, it was 6 days. But it wasn't Jack's fault. It wasn't anybody's fault. It was one of those terrible mistakes you make before you can stop yourself from making it, even though you know it's a mistake while you're doing it.
What was he like?
Jack? Well, I really can't talk about him.
Oh, then don't. I'm sorry.
No, actually, I will talk about him. Once in a while, it's good to do something that you don't want to do. It cleanses the insides. He was terribly sweet and totally groovy looking, but he was kind of adolescent, you know what I mean? And girls mature faster than boys. Boys are neater, but girls definitely mature faster. When we met, it was like fireworks. I mean, I don't know if I'm saying this right, but it was just this marvelous sort of passion that made every day feel like the 4th of July. Anyway, and then before we could know it, we were standing in front of a justice of the peace getting married.
How long have you known him?
Like 2 or 3 weeks. And I mean, we were getting married. And I hadn't even finished high school yet, and I had 2 exams the next day, and they were on my mind too. And then the justice of the peace says, "Do you, Jack, take Jill to be your lawfully wedded wife?" Can you imagine going through life like that as Jack and Jill? And then he said, "Till death do you part." And then I realized it was not a wedding ceremony. It was a funeral service.
Jesus!